Well, hello, good morning, good evening, and every other time in between. How is everybody doing today? Can everybody hear me? Well, hey, it's a Rowdy. How you doing today, Rowdy? So we're going to continue with Crusader Kings. This is the start of a 3-day weekend for me, so I get to have a little bit of a longer stream and a little bit more time to stream. So at the end of the last stream, I said I was going to just do a little bit of off-camera cleaning up of the realm, just so we wouldn't have to basically be stuck fighting our vassals the entire time. And I had something interesting happen. It only went ahead a few years, like nothing really major, except for we had a awesome fantasy random event from Historic Invasions happen, which we'll see when we log in there. But we have a new challenging rival. Let's just put it that way. As soon as it loads. I hope this didn't just like freeze up on me. I only turned off the step music mod. Well, I'm doing alright. There we go. Now we're just going to quickly resave in case that becomes an issue. So if you remember at the end of the last episode, we just set up the Mongol Khaganate. This is the imperial title of Mongols, so we're basically the Emperor of the Steppe. Our dynasty at this point has become reputable. We're a little way into it, and we're on our way to becoming well known. We've almost finished all the way on Warfare for our first major legacy. We've just been grinding that out. And now we have a few major developments, and the spawn that I was talking about is right down here. We have the Song Dynasty, which is still dishing out its lands from the looks of it. It came in and immediately capitulated the Tibetan Empire and basically took over most of their territory. And we have Emperor Jochen. And it looks like the Song has a good bit of stuff that they still need to put out when it comes to their what's it called, for the dynasty legacies. But the Song Dynasty is definitely going to be a threat and a rival to us. We also have the Cuban Kipchak Confederation. So we'll have to keep an eye on them. They've also claimed the imperial title. So we have two Koggans, ourselves and the Cuban Kipchaks. The Eastern Roman Empire is still heavily suffering this playthrough. I like that the Becker at Dione have taken over. The Kingdom of Germany, this is Otto. He should form, the way that he's going, successfully form the Holy Roman Empire. So Francia looks like it's finally losing its main grip. The Anglo-Welsh Kingdom of England is still going on and forming. We probably won't have a Norman Kingdom of England. Just gonna see if... because it doesn't look like we have any Normans. Yeah, there is some Norman culture, but it doesn't look like they managed to succeed. Anglo-Welsh, Anglo-Norse, Norse-Gael. So that's interesting. And we have the Shia Caliphate. We're gonna see a good bit. The Ozgoos. So the thing that we're gonna concentrate is finishing off grabbing all of these guys up here. We just want to eat them all up. Hopefully we'll be able to do it with the end of Ogadai's lifetime. He is the first of the Koggans for us. Hypergig will most likely take over sometime early on in this episode, and hopefully he won't be completely overwhelmed. So one of the things that we're also going to do is go around and build our buildings up. Just starting at Katakorum, we're going to see what we have to upgrade. We have to have the foundations going quite nicely. Let's see. And I think for the first major capture that we're going to do is finish off this one right over here. So let's find where we left our... Where did I drop the... Where is the banner? I can't find it. It's all the way over there. But we're going to put our banner there, and we're going to just go ahead and not declare war, because I forgot we need to raise up our religious capabilities. So what we're actually going to do is pillage. And I say we're going to take advantage of the Song Dynasty and try and get some mangonels off of them if they already have them. Let's actually check what the Song Dynasty already has. Let's see. Han culture, innovations. So they have I can't talk. They have mangonels. So they got better catapults. They do have the everything they need for maximum authority. They are a Chinese dynasty. They have their unique unit. So that's interesting. So if we can get down to where the Han culture is now dominant, and they also just completely replaced all the cultures in the area, except for the Uyghurs. So we need to basically raid clear down into here, which we're going to do. And we have Hypergig set up as the Marshal, so we got everything going there. As the songs set their dynasty up a little bit more, they are just going to get stronger and stronger and stronger. So we're going to take advantage of our absolutely gigantic military force before the song actually properly set up. Let's see. A couple of swords, I don't really want to worry about that, but let's see what we got here. A glorious chess. And a refined chest. I'll put a shield there. A couple of furs. We got some tapestries. Let's take a look at what we got. One offers a lot of renown. So does that. Something we can actually do with that royal banner is I believe that's no. What royal banner is that? It's this one down here. We're gonna offer them Tooth of the Buddha. Hair of the Buddha, Tooth of the Buddha. Picked up some interesting stuff, it looks like. The Holy Nail. We do need to upgrade the court. gives us more vassal limit, which we need. We've been ignoring this for so long. I've been probably accumulating these and just not noticing them. That and whenever we were taking over the area real quick. Got that dagger. We don't really get anything from these Buddha items because we're not Buddhists. Same thing with the holy nail. We did get something from the goblet. Oh yeah, I forgot we made a skull goblet. Definitely going to keep that because we like having the skull goblet. I think I'll put the magnificent goblet there. That looks nice. I think we got everything filled out now. They're Taoists. But do we have any Buddhists around us? Yeah, we do. Looks like this is the major Buddhist kingdom. So we're going to gift them. They're too far away to interact with. Okay. Screw that, we're not going to gift them. This is an opportunity for money. And we like money. Oh, look at all that. All that juicy coin we get from that. Some scale armor we can... Just go down the list. We're gonna sell all this off. I see that big message. Just gonna sell off everything that we don't want. I don't really want that royal banner, to be honest. And we can get just another tapestry. What were we doing? Excellent Trappist. We can get rid of that. Thinking we could keep the holy nail. Yeah, the Mongol and the Turkic courtrooms are pretty cool. Actually, also going to grant some artifacts over here. Because I do want to get along with the human Kipchaks. It's better to not fight them. At least for the moment. If we are going to fight them, which, spoilers, we are going to fight them, but I would rather fight them after they're done with their event. Let them finish all their event troops. Just gonna give them all the stuff. So if you notice, they're kind of going back and forth on what they like when it comes to our gifts that we're giving them. And that's just based off of the type of character they are. Can we even communicate with it? No. And we're just gonna sell off more stuff now. Now we just need to get ourselves some regalia, and we're basically a set. Just gotta finish up selling away these objects. 69. 68. Not the fun number. And we'll go with you. You work. Well, we got a few people who are good. We're gonna fill out the court since we kind of neglected it. Currently, they do not like us for some reason. I wonder why. It might have nothing to do with the fact that we butchered a lot of people. Master of Horse is a good title for your heir. Master of Hunt. That vassal does decent. Royal Architect. You do good. You do good. None of them like us. Yeah, if you have nobody that likes you, don't give them the cupbearer. You will die. You will be poisoned. The bodyguards, you can kind of get away with it because they will start to like you a little quicker. That's all we got. Alrighty, let's continue hitting the Song Dynasty, and hopefully we're gonna get something nice and juicy. No, not yet. This will be our first time if they come out. They're still finishing spawning in, and oh my, their military strength is already getting up there. Come on, give me the specialist. There we go. So how we're going to steal technology off of them, instead of doing the, bring us the Boundless Plunder, which is very nice for getting a bunch of money, we're going to take the skill captives. This will give us a random person, or it could give us a technology. In a base game, it just gives you a random person that's good at something. Or a priest. This is probably the farthest into the Gobi that we've actually gone so far. Actually, it is. I'm pretty sure of it. I hope one day that CK3 will actually add in the Great Wall, because there is segments of the Great Wall that are out in this area. Like this city... Yeah, this castle right here is actually a segment of one of the anchor points for the Great Wall in the Gobi Desert. Because it should be running right through here, and then it cuts down. There's the Song Army coming up. And they ran away. The cowards. We're just going to come down here and hit some of these more juicy areas. Bring me these specialists. Oh, we got a small chance that we'll laugh ourselves to death. And we successfully did not laugh ourselves to death. Cool. Wants to go to the western steppe and find something. Maybe he'll get something interesting. Oh, he became a raider. That's right. Bring me your captives. I want your people. Alright, let's start heading back into Mongolia. We'll hit here and then here. Oh. Eat their people. We don't have the cannibal trait. Okay, do we have anybody who would be a good replacement for the court physician? That doesn't hate us? That'll have to do. Don't have the cannibal trait yet. And we'll double back and come across this way and back into Mongolia. Yeah, becoming a cannibal, I believe, is actually sort of tedious. I've never actually tried to become a cannibal. Though I do need to do a playthrough where my goal is just to eat the Pope. There's the Song Army. They're a little bigger than us, but we do want to try to get them out of the mountains. Take a bit of an advantage. Here they come. Have they filled out their army with nothing but heavy infantry? Mostly depended on which dynasty. But the Han dynasty in particular was pretty famous for its spearmen. And the Chinese did use a lot of spearmen. Heavier infantry, archers, lots of spears, which they have a lot of spears, heavy cavalry. The Song are a southern dynasty, so we're going to see a lot more traditional. And historically, the actual Song dynasty, because I'll explain what this event is actually based around. But historically, the actual Song dynasty was a major, like, they fought the Mongols off for a while. Like, the North fell, and it took a while for the Southern dynasty to actually fall. But they were a traditionally infantry-based army. And then they would bring in different vassals to basically take out areas that they kind of needed, threats that they weren't 100% brought into. That's already and eager. So we're going to just send everybody over here. Now, historically, the Chinese army was divided into different color-based armies, which is interesting, let's just put it that way. Because the Mongols color-based their hordes. And being that, you know, the steppe, basically the Mongolian steppe and the cultures around there, for a long time, color, not like the physical color, like red, blue, green. And each one of the colors, basically, it depended on the dynasty, but for the Song, it was particularly the regions they were from. And I believe that they called them corps in particularly. So we're going to dismount our cheaper horse archers as proper archers. We're going to need to actually take these archers as well and do the same. Just to give us a little more of a line. Yeah, speech impediments are fun. First wave lancers! We're going to add them like that. Have our proper horse archers over here. Yeah, it does, and it gets confusing whenever you know, you can't talk normal. Part of the reason why I never learned Spanish, personally. But that's a story for a different time. First wave lancers!
Battle group ready!
Alrighty, I think we've got everything set up. I don't want to advance our army too far.
The enemy has been spotted!
Yeah, but we want to try to take this gentle slope over here before it's a little too late. No need to really move heavily. Come on, game. Why is it lagging? Particle effects. That's great. Let's see if that has a better effect on it. Because I know the big reason why it's messing with it is OBS. It's just... And the way that you can tell that it's OBS is just how it's jumping. Because if it was the actual game itself chugging, it would be a lot more consistent. Yeah, I might have to turn the sky off, because the sky also affects, like, the atmospheric effects, too, if I remember right. It's been so long since I messed with the graphical settings in this. Yeah, we're gonna... turn that down. Particle effects to quality. And heck, let's just put the grass on performance as well. It's like, I'm gonna find the sweet spot for this. The heat effects and stuff like that. At this point, if it keeps doing it, we know that it's just OBS being funky with it. I don't like the jaggedness. It really bothers me. Yeah, it's definitely OBS because it's still god darn doing it. OBS just doesn't like to play nice.
It's an ambush! Enemy units have rallied and returned!
We're just gonna go maximum performance, and if it's still doing what it's doing, then it's just OBS being dumb. And look at that, it's still doing it. It's just OBS. Not liking the sheer amount of things on the same. That's the case, we're just putting it back up. That's the one things I want to keep off is the sky, water, and shadow. Anti-sailing off. Alright, let's just finish this battle. Just me trying to get better equipment.
Keep your distance! Understood!
Run away! Skirmish! Might as well get rid of more units.
Elite Lancers!
Collapse their flank on that side. Hopefully our levies can at least hold up for a while. I'm putting a lot more faith in them than I really want to.
Warriors ready! The enemy refuses to admit defeat! Their unit has rallied! God curse you! Curse you! Gotcha!
For sure, if it wasn't for our archers, this would not be going well. It's just so satisfying watching all the arrows come in. That whole unit's been taken. Now let's just bring in the cavalry over here. Let our lancers have some fun. Bring you guys in the middle.
and running for their lives. Men on the steps. Enemy units have been rallied. Get running!
This is turning into our biggest victory so far.
All right. Our forces have found their courage. Back to the fight. Ready!
Your Khan is here. Don't disappoint. I don't think Emperor Jurchen was here.
Our men are breaking off. Understood. We have gained the upper hand.
And just like
Enemy
that.
general is dead. The day is yours.
And this is why we went to more favorable terrain. Let our horse archers have a lot more free movement. That was definitely our biggest victory that we've had so far. They had about another 5,000 over us in Crusader Kings. About 10 minutes it took for us to bring that down. And that's satisfying. We took all the plunder and gold. And then we destroyed their army. Alright, let's go ahead and grab another target. And get back to Katakorum. That gave us a lot of piety. That's actually pretty fun. That's basically saying, hey, you got piety for beating them up. We are going to spend money to upgrade these fortresses in our vassal's land. I'm also going to build some castles just to help guard this location. Just across here. And this is just to protect us from the Song Dynasty. They are going to get stronger. So we need to secure the route up here too and just make a bunch of little castles. And we got all that money. They barely have anything. And we could disband. Alrighty. Not gonna bother with court. Now let's see, did we get any technology from that? Let's take a look. No, we did not. My friend who does the actual coding for me when it comes to this mod, we're gonna put in a thing that'll actually tell us when we pick up stuff. But right now we gotta physically check it. Go ahead and get the palisade over here built up. And our new I can't talk. New horse herds over here. I will say, for anybody who is interested, I was talking to Frey, which is one of the main developers for Crusader Wars, and we got something planned for this mod. It'll be a long time coming, but that'll be eventual in the pipeline. Who are they trying to take out? Doesn't look like they're trying to take out Zetisu. No, I see what they're doing. That's gonna put the Kerman Kipjaks really nasty on our border. Alrighty, we're not gonna wait for the entirety of it, but we are just gonna swarm in. Have you go there. Have you go there. And that'll be good. So historically, the Song Dynasty would rise up in China right around the end of the 900s and would last clear up until it was eventually conquered by the Mongols. And in the fantasy event, basically instead of breaking into three kingdoms, the Song quickly overwhelmed the other smaller dynasties, and then started to expand basically from here down to here. They can spawn in anywhere. In this case, they spawned in right here and just immediately subjugated the Tibetan Empire, and then boom. We have the song. Oh, cool. Another skull for us. There we go. Have to keep an eye on them. No, you're not getting anybody who's in my realm. They are under my protection as of my hospitality. Speaking of, we have step tolerance. Let's reform the Mongols. We're actually not going to use malleable invaders, because we're not going to form a hybrid culture personally. Do we want something? This would be very nice actually for us. Falconry was pretty big for basically anywhere in the steppe. Not to mention falcons are awesome. Could look into that. Later on, when we start expanding out, we will take xenophobic. And I definitely want loyal subjects, which we're actually going to take that. Going to take a... We'll switch out falconry for prolific hunters for falconry, and malleable invaders for loyal subjects. Go little catapult. And you are now chieftain of this land. Rule in my name. I will let our army heal up ore. Gonna move us over here, and we're gonna hit this guy next. Throw him in jail. You dare try to murder somebody in my court? In the court of the Great Khan? You're my new little plaything at the moment. And we're just gonna smash them. An ally joins their war. Oh no. So dreadful, they're all the way down there. Increase our feudal taxes. How large is... Oh, that was quick. Yeah, I'm gonna grant you these titles. Perhaps you take a white piece, of course not. Oh, we gotta beat you down. It'll be fine. And our daughter has grown up. Too bad they can't have concubines. They're Taoists. I thought for sure the Han would have the ability to do that. Have concubines. Yeah, how about our granddaughter? You can marry our one daughter. You can marry my other daughter. You can marry my other daughter who's coming up. Guarantee some loyalty from some of my vassals. And my heir is unmarried. Hypergig is 22. wait a little bit, but it might be advantageous to range this. That will keep the Song Dynasty from at least trying to invade us for a while. Come beat them down. There we go. Now, does that force us into a peace treaty with them? No, it does not. And we can use it for the... No. Kingdom War. Not much more and we'll have everything we need. All of Mongolia. Greater Mongolia. Oh, seatbelt. Prisoning him. Realm economy. And he ran away. Da 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 da. Another historic invasion in the Middle East. Oh good, our mace became very nice. Vassal. I'll deal with you in a bit. Almost have this entirely turned to Tangri. Spreading Mongol culture slowly. Just sell that off. Along with this. Let's see, what do we want to pick up? Let's go back to our military focus. Just to maintain the control growth. You can ignore control in this game, but I highly recommend you don't. It does directly affect your manpower. The Confederation is growing quite quickly. He gave his daughter territory. Let's see. Let's get Hypergig married here. We want age difference 5. Traits inheritable. There's a Han person there. A Mongol. A bunch of nope right there because of the slow. Beautiful is a great trait to have in the bloodline. But there's another one that's like we could reinforce the intelligence trait. We're going to reinforce the intelligence trait. We'll give them a grand wedding and gives them a chance of actually, you know, properly falling in love. Which will be more beneficial. Let's remember to actually ransom off all of our people. Excellent, let's give them a grand wedding. Here in Katakorum. Let's just go all out. The best of the best that we can get. I've got an idea. An idea that we're not gonna do. don't want him having that title. How long is this truce? 2 years. And we're in an activity, so we can't declare war until the grand wedding is done. I'm gonna do diplomacy with a target of... There he is. Maybe if we get him to like us. He will accept poetry. We will take the poetry. Maybe he'll accept us taking away that title. We have a giant grand wedding, 72 characters coming in. Okay, we have enough to reform Mongol now, so let's go ahead and do this. Loyal subjects. 10 more years. For a guy who spent most of his life fighting, he's lived a good while. He's 66. Let's just keep clicking on this every once in a while and keep ransoming people. I offer you this concubine. The Imperial Court's starting to look a lot better. Need to find a throne. Why is that glowing? Like, is that a glitch or is that just supposed to glow like that? That is interesting. What they do, put like high levels of radioactive material, make it glow? Hurt my eyes. I do like the Indian courtrooms, especially this one right here. One of my favorites. Let's see. Yeah, here it is. This is by far my absolute favorite. I just like the whole kaleidoscope scheme on the walls. Alrighty, let's go. Grand wedding time. We wanted diplomacy with... Who doesn't like us? It's a neighboring ruler. While they're going through the events, we're gonna let them enjoy that. Let's get him to like us more. That way we can take his land. I don't need a concubine. Praise the party. And I'm just thinking, as old as we are in this, I hope we don't, like, just randomly die. Because that's exactly what we want to happen during a wedding. They didn't come to our, Good. Still have a truce with them. 14 months. Give me your duchy. A submod for Crusader Wars. What kind of a submod? Oh, another lifestyle perk. Yeah, I was actually going to ask if that's still a issue. Definitely have to download it. I'll split in half. Send you over this way. Send you over that way. Send you up here. Cut you in half again. Go down and crush these armies. And that's that territory. Let's bring that over to here. Let's give you this chieftain. Not much longer. We'll see if we can take their territory. Ah. No, no, no. You're not expanding like that. They dare defy me. We shall offer to join, and we're just going to raise all of our men-at-arms. Anybody else being cheeky and trying to expand out of their area? I don't want anybody getting bigger than I want them to be. Two years. It's interesting. You're in a campaign. A Liberty War up here. Maybe I should have raised them a little closer. What was that? That was just the court getting better. I don't need that. Both strategies. That should give us a lot better results. There we are. And Hypergig got his wife. Okay, so yeah, this is actually a little bit on a interesting. So we have a ghost walking around, event-wise, of Temujin, the son that we murdered to keep us out of a succession crisis. Now, for a spirit coming back and visiting, it's not the best. It's like we could have somebody acknowledge to go into it, but it is a don't disturb the spirit that is walking around. He's not ready to reincarnate yet. And we're going to take his realm from up here. Also, good night there, Arcane. Thanks for stopping by. We almost have everything we need for up here. And the first is a granddaughter. Mokujin. And since we reinforce the intelligent perk, we have intelligent, the mid-level. Gonna go with diplomacy. And let's go ahead and do this right here. Get ourselves a bit of an alliance between our dynasty and the Song dynasty. Are we going to help them out in particularly? No. Will it keep them from attacking us? In theory. also, let's take this and upgrade it all the way. There we go. Now we have a fully upgraded crown. Call to war. Decline, you're all the way over there. The Cuman Kipjaks have basically formed their empire quite nicely now. Yep, they even got the tag to show up. Have they? No, he's still doing his thing. Launching his historic invasions. It's just taking him a little while. I was gonna say, if the Holy Roman Empire fails to form, we'll have a very fragmented Europe. Because with historic invasions, the Holy Roman Empire basically kind of triggers off a whole bunch of consolidation of the realms around them. Though England and Wales is along with Scotland, is forming up quite nicely. Going to usurp that. Grant you the new High Chieftain title. Gonna put ourselves a new chief up here. And we'll go with you. Strict organization is a nice way to go. Let's see, you. He might accept it, let's hope. And of course a lot of the vassals are angry and charging up. And we're gonna have them all just power drive right down. See if we got anybody else. You'll do. He unfortunately escaped. But hopefully this won't take much. Let's see how our Mongol is spreading quite nice. Alrighty, let's go and smack their army. And there we go. And again, your title is revoked. And given to you. And we're just going to ransom everybody. Check that out. Except for you. You're getting, well, I guess you're getting ransomed. It's already hit it. Now we just have one more area, and we have all of the Khanate finally under our control. How large is our territory? That doesn't tell us. I forget where we see for our vassal. Not vassal, but just overall realm size. This will tell us, though. So we still need to get our realm size up a good bit before we can become Genghis Khan. But we're going to, of course, wait to get all of this to Mongol. And get all of the faith converted. We will never lose again. Some of these people that we've thrown out. How much longer is this truce? Another 2 years. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna break the truce. Who's gonna punish us? All of Mongolia is ours. And we have another son. Let's put him into the generator, and let's see who in the community is going to get a character. Here we go. Gotta actually click on it to type. Will, I believe is how we spell that. Will be our next character. And he shall have a nice, proper education. We will be the first to educate him. And we got a bone flute. What does the bone flute do? Piety. We shall take the ancient bone flute. And our wife has died. We will follow very shortly, because he is old. And we're going to sell off this necklace. And it's finally done, the first of the subtitle of our series. And just amount of time as well that we needed. Going to grant you this territory. Go ahead and build that up. High Chieftain, boom. It is done. We have all of Mongolia under our control. So we're going to save the game. And when we come back tomorrow, we're going to look at just stabilizing the realm, getting it basically all Mongol, and look at basically securing the passes to our south. And most likely grab a hold of this mountain pass as well. Along with this one right here. And grab a hold of this area up here. That way we can secure every route into the greater Mongol, basically into our Khanate proper. I'm surprised our character is frankly still alive. He's pretty old. I'm pretty sure he will kick the bucket very quickly in our next episode. Anyways, thank you all for coming by. That's today's stream. And I like to give everybody who has personally ever come by to watch, give us likes, subscribes, all that. Thank you so much. I appreciate every little bit of it. And we'll be seeing you all laters, you alligators. Bye-bye.